You were tested positive.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 pam pam.
Hello, baba Imano.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐿 pam.
Come and kick it with the family. You already know we were chilling in the back over at Afos Family's home. With love and care and share this up. Daily parenting, doing challenges, they live and they laugh. Spending family time and planning out their goals. The Afos Family will show you just how it goes. But wait, you can watch to see how they grow, because the adventure is live. You're in for surprise. So don't wait now. Go and click to subscribe.
Our channel, let us sleeping upstairs. So we need to be quiet. So if you need to play rock paper scissors, I mean Spider-Man.
So let's greet our first family. Ready, steady, go. I am first family. How are you?
I'm alright.
I am first family. How are you?
I'm alright. I am first family. Hope you doing alright. I am first family. How are you? I'm alright.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So if you are new to this channel,
Make sure you subscribe.
Turn on the bell icon notification to get notified whenever we post a video from their first family. Join our first family, join the gang. You guys,
and
you ready to listen to their teach chat? Like
quality.
So you guys, what we have for today, we do our vlog. They've been, the last time we haven't actually cleaned it since the day we've done it. It's been ages, but these kids, they don't forget things. I wonder how they don't forget things. They've been going on and on since that day that they want to do their own 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞 challenge.
I need your help. The spinning wheel has no words. So what is going? We need to find them. Can you help us? Yeah!
They said yeah.
Okay, let's find the words.
So, you guys are
Wow.
I've been awake since
No, be quiet.
Layla actually sleeps all through the night. Like this has never happened since when she was 2 weeks old. Layla sleep a lot, like through all the night, that I don't even need to like wake up to feed her. Except if she didn't eat very well before sleeping, they will try to wake up in between maybe like 2 o'clock. But when it happened overnight, but yesterday is one of those days that it happened once in a while. So she didn't sleep. She woke up about 5, and I've been awake since then. Daddy will ask you to speak.
Trying to do here is we will write the words out, and once we write the words out, we write different words in different colors. On these different colors on the board. So once they spin the wheel, they'll pronounce the word, you know, just to test the spelling, the spelling.
Like a spelling bee.
Yeah.
Yes!
So
That is right.
hold on.
Imran, do you want to sit in a naughty corner?
No.
Then
Spider.
don't say it yet, okay? Right. Right, mom.
Mommy, you're on the mom. Mom.
Good.
Mommy,
Then-
you're mom. Family. Oopsie. Family ads. It's my turn. Yes. Oh, no good.
Good job, Baba. Everybody clap for Baba.
No.
How about your turn?
What was that?
Television.
Hey!
Jama's turn.
Jama, it's your turn. Jamal, spin. Come on.
What's that?
Afos Family.
Yeah!
Yeah, I win.
Okay, that's the end of the spin wheel. So we're going to African store to do some shopping. I just finished making Layla's food. So it's as if that we get down to do the shopping, then I will feed Layla in the car before he come back. I haven't actually been to the shopping, you know, since like almost over a year now, since the COVID.
Yeah.
Since COVID, it's as if that I actually go out.
Imagine, I go out all the time.
What is the margin is because of I am vulnerable.
Yes,
I was pregnant. I was pregnant then, and I'm asthmatic, so I'm classified as the vulnerable ones. So even up to now, though, I still receive letter.
The worst vulnerable one.
What do you mean the worst vulnerable one? I still receive letters that I'm not allowed to travel, that I still need to be shielded. You know, we don't want to take any risks. And actually, they've actually sent me a lot of texts and email, and also I've received loads of letters that I should come and take my vaccine. But because I'm allergic to some things, and I've tried to make inquiry about the vaccine, that is it safe for me to take, so I would advise that I shouldn't take it yet, because like they can't advise me if it's safe for me to take or not, because I don't take whooping cough during pregnancy because I do have my asthma attack, so I need to be careful of what I take. So I haven't had my vaccine. That's why the fact that I'm vulnerable, so that's why we hardly go out. Even the lockdown has been lifted, but you know, we just don't want to take any risks by going out. We don't take the kids out, we don't do anything. The highest we do is play in the house and go to the garden to play. But yeah, while we are at it, let's talk about the COVID experience during pregnancy and Layla's birth. You drive in, but I mean, you can still nod and talk. You don't need to look at the camera. So what actually happened? I just hope the camera won't fall down.
It will.
I just hope it won't drop. He will drop, isn't it? Let me just hold it. I think we can actually buy. Hey, look at that. That was close. These people, what's wrong with them though? They don't care about people. Well, I say be careful.
People.
That's so close. What? Jeez. So during pregnancy, I didn't know that I had COVID. The only thing I know was like I was having, I couldn't taste symptoms. I couldn't taste and I couldn't smell. And the reason I was not bothered was because during pregnancy I'm always having this kind of reaction, like I have cold, sneezing all through my pregnancies. So I actually thought like, oh, maybe it's the cold again, that's why I can't actually smell anything. I didn't see it as the COVID. I was having body ache. The main reason why I didn't focus on it was because we just moved to our new house. We're doing a lot of movings and everything, so that I was having body ache. So I thought maybe because I've stressed myself too much during the moving thing. Yes, Jamal. What happened was, during the day before I gave birth that night, I cleaned the whole house. Like I have that strong energy. I cleaned the whole house. When I was doing the cleaning, I was actually fine. We went to bed about, wasn't it about 9:30, 10? Yeah. That was when we went to bed. So when I was actually fast asleep. Then around 12:10 a.m. I just had to wake up because I think the pain was too much. So I did not think it was actually contraction. I did not think for once it was contraction. So the pain was just kind of a bit too much. So I had to wake up. It's like I'm having kind of cramp, pain, and that. And he said, "Oh, should we go to the hospital?" I don't want to go. It might be a false alarm, and it was actually the middle of the night. And the person that is going to, we already spoken to Imran Childminder that we will bring the kids over when it's time for me to give birth. So she said it's fine. So we think like we don't want to wake them in the middle of the night. So I said, no, not yet. Like let's be sure. If it is, that I doubt it, it's not the contraction. So we all went back to bed. But you know what, let's just fast forward it to about 5:15. I couldn't hold the pain anymore. Then I said to Assis, like, you know what, we need to start going. I think it's actually contraction, it's proper contraction. I think Layla is about to come. We called the hospital and I did explain that I'm feeling, so they said, oh, it's contraction, that I need to come in. So we had to drop the kids at the nurse at the childminder about 5:15. We called her, luckily she was able to pick them. We dropped the kids. Then when we get to the hospital, they said, oh, before we actually take it to labor room, that we need to do COVID tests for you. So trust me, they didn't do for us. So what did you do? So it was just only me. So we had the test done, but the result was not ready until the next day. I was in a serious pain, like my body was aching a lot, but I just feel like, okay, it's the stress of moving. Oh, I'm having maybe again the contraction. Like it just went mad. The contraction was crazy. My body was aching and I was crying to us. It's like, I don't think I can do this. Like my body, like you know the normal pregnant thingy mothers can relate. So I'm like, Assis, I can't cope anymore. It's too much for me to handle. I was crying. Assis was crying. And the midwife, they didn't, you know, they didn't stay with us because of COVID. They don't know if we have COVID or not. They've done the test, but they had to be covered. They use mask, shield.
It's gonna take 48 hours for the test
To be ready, yeah. So they use face masks and everything, but they are not actually staying with us. Not like Australia. In Australia, you have 2 midwives that is assigned to you only. One will be with you permanently, and the other one will be going back and forth. But in the UK, it's not like that. Oh. So that means you have to go all down, then go and make a U-turn from the roundabout. So in the UK, it's not like that. We are not assigned to any midwife. Just keep coming to check and go. Why the pain was much? I did ask them to give me epidural. They said because I'm allergic to certain things and tablets, that they need to check with the doctor if it's actually safe for me to take it. Till I gave it to you guys, no doctor come. Basically, that's it. So fast forward to when I had Layla, alhamdulillah, everything was fine. Was smooth. The 4 of them was actually natural birth. Alhamdulillah, everything was natural. And the thing is, when we give birth to Layla, I give birth to Layla in the morning, and because the childminder, we don't want the kids to sleep overnight again in the childminder house, because she has really tried for us. She's actually lovely. You guys, Imran childminder is so lovely. She treats Imran as if, you know, like a home. So when we gave birth, we did talk to the midwife to discharge us that same day. They discharged us, what time again in the evening? It was at night. About what time? I think 11.
Around that time, around 11.
So they discharged us around 11 p.m. We got home. We went to pick the kids. Assistants actually left me at the hospital to take care of the kids, bath them and get them ready, add their dinner, feed them, do everything. Then they come back to come and pick me when they discharge me. So when we got home, we did not bath Layla that night. We were so exhausted. So we all went to bed. I just feed her, we all went to bed because I just gave birth, innit? That night, I couldn't sleep overnight because my body was aching. I had to wake Assis because I was in pain, crying. Like, I've given birth before and it's never like this. And she said, oh, maybe because, you know, it's different from all pregnancies. It's not just one, like, it's not gonna be the same with all pregnancies. I'm like, no, but this one, I was having crazy body ache. I feel like a sharp needle pain and ache. So the next morning they called us and we saw the missed calls from time and time. We called the number back and they said, oh, you've had COVID.
You have COVID, I said,
you were tested positive. So they said we were tested positive. Man, I was so scared. I started crying with COVID, but I started crying.
She, not me.
But he was actually coughing as well.
So I had the symptoms.
He had the symptoms, but we didn't know because it was proper coughing. So, you know, we actually thought maybe it's like all the stress we've been through moving and all that. So we didn't know it was COVID. So the only thing that actually made me cry was one, Layla, she's the baby. How are we gonna cope? 2, the kids, they can't tell us this is how they're feeling. I will say, oh mommy, I'm tired. We were crying and crying and crying, like, what are we going to do? What's gonna happen? So they said with Layla, use the face masks when feeding her. The moment you finish feeding her, don't move her close to you. The moment you finish feeding her, drop her. And we don't stay in where she is. Like, you should try to be away from Layla as much as possible because she's a baby. Man, the 2 weeks that we were shielding, it was actually the most scariest thing in our life. Because for the fact that we have very scary, the fact that we have a baby,
I couldn't talk to my baby like this.
Yeah, not even talk. We couldn't carry Layla, hug Layla, and do all those things. It was so scary. It was so scary, you guys. But alhamdulillah, we give thanks to God. Everything, you know, it was just so much. I do you know the funniest thing, when they actually said we had the COVID, that was when the symptoms now got worse, and I think it's because of anxiety that we know that we've got COVID. I was actually crying, having the pain now doubled. So they keep calling me. I said, are you okay? Are you sure you are not having shortness of breath? If you have shortness of breath, make sure you call us ASAP. Make sure you keep using your inhaler. And you guys, it wasn't worst. I was just having the pain. But alhamdulillah, we give thanks to God. It wasn't worst. And we'll do our post notification shout out.
Our post notification shout out goes to me, you, all of you, every one of us, everybody.
Today post notification shout out goes to Clap.
The
Dixie family. Thank you so much for being part of the family. You guys, they're actually a YouTuber. Please check that channel out. She's like a sister to me. She's a sister to me. Check her channel out. Do prank video vlogs and challenges. Make sure you share them out. Tell them it's from the Afos family. See who we have here. She actually just finished throwing up. Look at her clothes. Remember I told you guys that she throws up a lot. Mama, look, she's so happy. Someone is happy to see their Afos family, aren't you? Say hello. Say hi everyone, Mama. Hey, someone. You see the way she's doing? She's actually not gonna eat. She's actually not gonna eat. You're so cute, Mama. Say hi, Afos family. 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. Ewo iya imole o.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Ewo baba imole o.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Ewo àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n imole o.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Ahmad will say it. Jamal, say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. He's gonna say it definitely.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Yeah, sit down, eat.
Hey, go finish it. Baba, say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
After you say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵, you say 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵, 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵, 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Ayimole o.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Ewo aya Afosi o.
𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. Swallow, drink your water.
Ewo our Afos family. 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. Have you also subscribed right now? 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. Ó yàtọ̀. Ewo ìmọ́lẹ̀ gangan. 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵. This is Imole. She's actually Layla.
Yeah.
Imole Ayo.
Finish.
Ewo mama Imole o. 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐵𝐵.
Yeah, finish.
I love you, Mama. 𝐸𝐤𝐤𝐞. Layla's 𝐞. Tara's 𝐞. You're so cute. Everywhere is so messy, you guys. Look at the floor. Look at everywhere. Look at where the sun is sitting. We have a lot of cleaning to do. Mama, we have a lot of things to do. So we need to end the vlog here. My sister's going to pack.
Can we do a game video?
Yes, we will do that tomorrow. Daddy said they're going to do egg hunt. So we have a lot to do.
Mommy.
Look at your mouth. Oh, why, Joe? Sorry, Baba. Sorry, Imran.
Let's do like.
Jamal, tell him sorry.
His mouth is doing like
Say sorry
this.
to Imran.
Look at Layla's mouth.
Ahmad.
So everyone, let's close the video. Come and say good night to our first family.
Good night.
Say good night.
Good night.
Layla needs to shower.
Yeah, of course. I'm going to bath Layla. Imran, say good night.
Good night.
Look at how she's actually doing her mouth. You would think she loves food. She doesn't like eating. Oh. I was trying to feed her and she actually just vomited all over. Love you guys. Bye.
Before you go,
If you haven't subscribed to our channel,
make sure you subscribe.
turn on the bell icon notification to
Whenever
get notified
we post a video.